What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today marks 16 weeks out. In this video, we are going to talk about summer shredding 2020, why you probably shouldn't be doing it, give you a full day of eating. It's going to be a good one for you guys. Now, most of you guys have been watching my channel for a while know my favorite pre-workout meal of all time: 4 rice cakes, protein sludge, banana, and honey. All you have to do is mix up your favorite flavor of your PE Science whey protein. This is my current favorite flavor for rice cakes, which is the cake pop. The chocolates I like in my poverty brownie, as you guys know, but this makes amazing sludge when you're making something like this. So all I'm gonna do is add just a tiny bit of water and stir that around. This is not rocket science here, guys, but it makes an amazing pre-workout snack. You top it off with just that little bit of drizzle, goes a long way, and I'm telling you guys, do not sleep on the Cake Pop Select Protein Powder. You know you can use Travis to save 15% on anything on PEScience.com. This right here is just a work of art. Still utilizing Avatar Nutrition to track all of my food. I've been loving this app. It works so well, and there's a lot of cool features that make it a lot easier to hit your macronutrients each day. So this pre-workout meal, which is actually my first meal of the day, 11:15 a.m. We took Alfie to puppy class this morning. 410 calories, 27 grams of protein, 61 grams of carbs, 6 grams of fat. You can probably still hear it in my voice. I'm just now getting over this little sickness that I had, but this should help along the way. This Pro Mix shaker is pretty wild. You hit that button and it blends everything up. They sent it out to me a few weeks ago and I love it. It's pretty cool, so if you guys want to check that out. But I wanted to get back to talking about some fitness stuff. What's going on in the gym? It's been a long time since we just sat down and had a talk about it. So let's go back and let you guys know kind of where everything's at today. So I'm still being coached by my friend Rocky. I'm actually gonna put his Instagram right here. If you guys don't already follow him, I would highly suggest that you do. He's got a ton of great information, and obviously if you're looking for good programming, he would be one of my #1 suggestions. He has a lot of great insights. And what I love about his programming is that it's practical for whatever stage you're at from a fitness perspective and whatever stage you're at in your life. So as it stands today, I'm still only really able to train 4 times a week, and I hope I'm able to get back to a point in my life where I'm able to get into the gym 5 days a week at least. But it was going extremely well, but I kind of ran myself into a wall. It was just a combination of a lack of sleep, a lot of stress, and just a lot of things going on. And I just ran my body down. And as you guys probably can still hear, I got sick. And leading up to that, I could tell I was just absolutely exhausted. Every day of my life, I was waking up, I was taking way too much caffeine. I don't even want to tell you guys how much, just to kind of be a human, you know, be able to put a sentence together, and that's not good. And that my body was giving me every signal possible, but I didn't listen, got sick. Anyway, training hasn't been going well for the last 2 to 3 weeks because of that, but now jumping back into a new cycle, I can definitely feel myself getting back to it. So this workout is one of my favorites. Every Saturday I'll spend about 2 hours in the gym because I have a little bit more time. And so when I start these workouts with these rows, this is one of my favorite movements because I already have this set up here at this O2 Fitness, so it makes things a lot easier. And what I found, I'm really able to isolate my lats very well, and I love starting workouts with the rows and then moving into my push movement. I find that getting my lats warmed really allows me to push heavier weight and feel a lot more comfortable doing so. I'm still doing 3 upper body days, 1 lower body day. It's not upper lower, it's not full body, it's more of a hybrid type of split. Like I said, if you guys are interested in this type of training, I would highly recommend reaching out to Rocky. The guy is a training genius. But let's talk about the topic of the video, Summer Shredding 2020. It's going to be the biggest topic in the fitness world for the next few months, I'm sure. If you guys are unaware, Christian Guzman has this summer shredding competition. He does it every year, and it's become very notable in the fitness industry, and he's really popularized this idea of competing. Now, it's different. It means different things to different people. Some people just want to lose a few pounds for the summer, get a little bit leaner. They know they're going to be at the pool. They know they're going to be wearing less clothes. They want to feel better about themselves, and I can definitely understand that. And then the other side of people, they want to compete in a competition. They want to make themselves look like Oompa Loompas and get down to wearing basically nothing and trotting around on stage. And some people really enjoy that. Some people love the sport of bodybuilding. And for me, I don't get that. I am not a bodybuilding fan, I wouldn't call myself, even though I guess I could consider myself a bodybuilder in a way, because I love going to the gym, sculpting my body, you know, watching it transform. But the actual sport itself, getting on stage, is just never anything that I've ever been interested in. And I see a lot of people getting interested into that, but I often wonder, is it for the wrong reason? And that's what I want to talk about in this video. So I am personally not competing in summer shredding. I know it might be a little bit of clickbait, but let me just walk you through my methodology. The reason I don't think it's a great idea for people to enter a fitness competition unless they're absolutely in love with the sport of bodybuilding. If you're just doing it because you want to lose a few pounds and you think that that's what you have to do to keep yourself accountable, let me go over a few different problems that I see with that. The number one is that you have to restrict your calories so much that your mental clarity is going to be at an all-time low, which means your productivity and your efficiency, as well as just the way that you're able to perform in your everyday life, is also going to be at an all-time low. So if you're 16 weeks out from a competition, then that means you have 16 weeks to really dial everything in. So for me, when I think of 16 weeks out, what I'm thinking of is I am 16 weeks out from the year end with my company. I'm 16 weeks out. And after that, Q4 is over. I'm starting up to the next quarter of my sales cycle. And I cannot sacrifice my brain power to do something to look good for Instagram, which I really do think that a lot of people competing nowadays, the reason it's increased in popularity is for Instagram clout, which I don't think is a very good trade-off, because I need to be at my best to, one, maximize my paycheck and also maximize my career, which I don't think is worth putting on the back burner for something like a fitness competition, again, unless you're really into the sport. Now, even after saying all of that, these are just my opinions, so that doesn't mean I'm right by any means. I'm just stating how I feel about it, because the other reason I don't agree with it is it's very popular amongst the younger generation. I'm talking 18, 19, 21, 22 years old. And what I'm seeing now more and more, especially as the years progress and the summer shredding competition gets very popular, is that people are competing, dieting down to very low body fat levels, but have never given themselves enough time to put on adequate muscle. So they're getting down to these very low levels of body fat, but they have no muscle to show for it, so they don't look like who they're aspiring to be. So what I mean is, yeah, you might see someone like a Christian Guzman who has a good amount of muscle mass to him shred down and look amazing. And then you shred down and you're like, wait, what the heck? I just look skinny. And that's a big issue, because when you're in those years, that's the prime opportunity to put on muscle, and you're sacrificing that time to shred down to a body fat level for ultimately no reason. Again, in my opinion. So I think a lot of times this is premature. And when you see the people get on stage and just look phenomenal, a lot of times those guys and girls are a lot older. I'm talking 25, maybe 30, 35 years old, talk like an Alberto Nunez. And they've given themselves to put on the amount of muscle mass, and they have the muscle maturity to be able to do that. So those are kind of my thoughts on summer shredding. Now, you should do whatever it is that you want to do. And if entering a fitness competition is one of your life goals, and that's just something you have a deep passion for, then by all means. As I mentioned, these are just my opinions, so we'll see. As of now, I'm gonna continue on with the bulk because I really do wanna put on more size and more muscle, but here in a few months, I might enter more of a deficit. So, you know, I can look good at the pool, but then I think about it, I'm like, Megan doesn't care. And I don't need to impress anybody but Megan, or maybe myself, but I don't know. I think I'm just rambling because I got a lot of caffeine in here. And guys, if you're a hip hop fan, the rap scene has been crazy lately. Lil Uzi Vert finally put out the album. Lil Baby, new album. There's so much good music going out right now. So between this, all this new music, it's gonna be a great workout. So, believe it or Alfie, do you really want this? Do you really want this, Alfie? I don't think so. Believe it or not, I'm not getting ready for a contest, but this is just kind of food we had left in the fridge, and I was trying to get rid of it, so I've got a spinach salad with some chicken. Now, excuse me, sir, I'm trying to record here. But this is not much of a post-workout meal. I need to record this clip so I can buy you some treats, buddy. Real quick, if I can get through this clip. So this is the dressing that I love. Panera, 25 calories per serving. It's great. This right here is just for show. This is Megan's green smoothie. Looks terrible, but as I was trying to say, this is only like 200 calories, so not the best post-workout meal, but we'll definitely make up for it a little bit later. Everyone requested meal prep with Megan. So that is exactly what you're going to get today. She is going to prep our lunches for the next week. You'll notice that they're going to be a little bit different, but for the most part, pretty similar. What are you going to be making us this week, Miss Megan?
Taco bowls with turkey and onions and cauliflower rice and brown rice for me.
Why no cauliflower rice for you?
It's gross. It smells like pee.
Yeah. Cauliflower rice is definitely an acquired taste. Here's my recommendation. This Green Giant cauliflower medley is the best ever. Peas, carrots in there, and it's still, for the entire bag, 75 calories, which is pretty awesome. And Megan found this sweet onion fresh salsa from, where'd you get this, H-E-B or Harris Teeter? Harris Teeter. This is some of the best salsa that I have ever had. And it's funny because I kind of forgot about this meal, but if anyone that worked with me in Austin, Texas watches my videos still, this is the only thing I ever packed for the entire year I was there, was these taco bowls. So we're kind of getting back to our roots here.
Black pepper, onion, oregano, garlic, chili peppers, cumin, and paprika. Very easy.
Like a pro. Guys, we need to encourage Megan to be on the channel more. She doesn't want to be on the channel. She doesn't want to talk. She just wants to be behind the camera. But look at this beautiful face. Look at this face. Like, if you were that beautiful, wouldn't you want to be on camera all the time? I would. Heck, I'm on camera all the time, and I'm definitely not that beautiful. This guy only wants to be on camera when he's not supposed to be. When I'm trying to record him, he's like, no, Dad, no, none of that. But when I'm trying to get a good clip without him, that's when it all goes crazy around here. Now my OGs know the ultimate hack here for the taco salad. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take some plain Greek yogurt, even though it tastes like poison by itself. Miraculously, once you mix salsa in there, it becomes like a high protein type of sauce. I don't wanna say sour cream because to me sour cream tastes disgusting. Mr. Alfie. Cameraman is killing the game over here. So all I'm gonna do is add this to each one of these bowls and mix that in. It will give it so much added flavor when you go to heat it up. I'm telling you, this is one of the best meal prep ideas of all time. All right, guys, we are headed over to TJ's, not our future son's house, but Trader Joe's, one of our favorite spots to shop at. What I love about Trader Joe's is that you can always find these unique things that you can only find there. The problem that I have with it is you can never do your entire shopping trip at Trader Joe's. There's just a few things that they don't have. I don't know, maybe it's just me. You guys can let me know what your favorite grocery stores are down below. All right, guys, we got groceries. We don't know why we got the groceries, really. It sounded like a good time. When you get old, 30 years old, go to the grocery store for fun. That's what you guys have to look forward to. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a quick rundown of what we got. So I got marketed pretty hard. I walked by these pizza crusts, like they're bigger than my head. How do you not buy those to take a picture with them? Mr. Alfie, we're not gonna start this right now, are we? This little guy. We got some cheese, obviously for the pizza, with some pizza sauce. We got these quinoa and black bean tortilla chips, and we're gonna make veggie plates with some hummus. It's gonna be delicious. Shake Brussels sprouts because Brussels sprouts are the best vegetable in the entire world. Megan got me to try sourdough bread. Not sure I'm gonna like it, but I'll report back to you guys. I'm sure I've had it at some point in my life. It's just been a while. We got some bacon. We're gonna make a nice breakfast tomorrow. And then this cauliflower stir fry. I know this is good because Megan will actually eat this kind. This is probably my second favorite after the one that I just showed you earlier in this video. Got some apples for some pre-workout and some frozen strawberries and some frozen pineapple, I believe, is in there for some smoothies. Guys, I'm spoiled. Look at this.
We're in 1950.
I'm just gonna be honest with the people. I haven't done laundry since I lived with Megan. It's been pretty fantastic. Been pretty fantastic. She takes care of everything, but she watches this Julie and Hunter. It's literally the most, like, I think my videos are boring, but those videos are numbing to the mind. Numbing. Anyway, Alfie had his dinner. What are we gonna have?
I don't know.
Tough decision, right? Mm-hmm. Where would we go?
Where would we go?
The one, the only.
Bar Taco.
Bar Taco. Man, I really need to get these people to start paying me. So you know what's amazing about Bar Taco? Pretty much everything, but it is one of the very few places you can get Topo Chico in a glass in North Carolina. I definitely took that for granted when I was in Austin. So as you guys already know, we get the same thing every single time. For me, I get the duck bowl. If you've never had duck, definitely try it out. Bar Taco is great because it's cheap, it's pretty healthy for the most part, it fills you up. It's just all around win-win. And also, we have to get some tacos if you go to Bar Taco, obviously. And again, I stay very consistent with the duck over there. All right, guys, to end off the night, I'm just gonna have this huge bowl of oatmeal. It has 3 servings of oats, 2 servings of the cake pop pea science protein and some chocolate chips in there. And honestly, I think I'm gonna cut off the food here just because I'm not having a very hungry day. So I'm only gonna hit about 2,000 calories today, which is obviously below my maintenance. Not the best for bulking, so what I'm going to do is just add them back in tomorrow. And you can do all that very easily with Avatar Nutrition. I have that link down below. You guys can always save 10% if you guys wanna sign up. Got a lot of good feedback on that. You guys know tomorrow's Sunday, so I do some damage on Sundays. No big deal. We're watching an amazing movie right now. It's called Spencer, I believe it's called, with Mark Wahlberg. So good, I'm so into it. So I'm gonna take this to bed, and that is going to be the end of this video. I really appreciate you all taking the time out of your day to watch. You could have been doing anything in the entire world, and you chose to spend a few minutes with me. That's pretty awesome. Please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'd really appreciate that, and I look forward to talking to y'all next time.